guys, it's me Fishman and welcome to another live stream of Genshin Impact. So beautiful. Na, 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 na. Uma festinha do bezerro. Okay, so we're going to do the rest of the second part of the main quest on this new island of NOD-KRAI, and which is this. Arkham Quest, yeah. This is it. We're going to do the second part. Going to a lot of stuff, nice things. And also I've decided which character I'm going to invite, since I have them all. And I advise you to do the same. You can even see the constellation level of each character. Some of course have no constellations. Some are at level 2, level 3. If you don't have any of the characters, maybe go for the character you like the most. But most of these characters are useless. Okay? They don't deal a lot of damage. They're on the general banner for that reason. They're not breaking bad. Not breaking bad. Defying meta breaking game. So just go for which one you like. I'm going for Mona because of you, I will never let, because she's probably one of the strongest characters in here. She's probably the most used of these characters, and I ever at C4, which means that I only need to find one more Mona to get her at C6, and after that I will be able to gain that new item that wins the ability to go to level 95 or 100. So yeah, if you have all the characters and you don't play with them, go for the one with the higher 6. Okay, that's my advice to you. We have the Stinging Onslaught has come out. I haven't done anything yet, as you can see, 0. But you can farm the new item here. Is way better. I think it's the new item you'll get. Normally it's the most recent artifact duo that you can win on Stinging Onslaught, since there's a new one or 2 new ones. Probably that's the one you get from here. And you have the event Cling Clang Clash, which I will be doing after ending the story. If I end the story in this live stream, I will be doing the event, starting the event. Probably won't be able to do it all, since the event is a very big and yeah, that's it. Okay, let's start this shit up. Don't forget that I have a giveaway going on. You can win 6 Steam keys of different games, different types of games. Voltaire the Vegan Vampire, Dark Side Detective, Dark Side Detective from Melinda Dark, Call of Cthulhu, Blood and Zombies, The Walking Dead, The New Frontier. Go to the link down below and you'll be helping the channel out, and will be winning the possibility of having these 6 games on your Steam. The key, the prize is Steam keys. Okay, guys. Done that. Let's start.
Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of NOD-KRAI. But if this Racher is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly! Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect NOD-KRAI, but even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Racher, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Thank you.
Let's
Appreciate
see.
it.
Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Sure, why not? Okay. Let's get going. Teleport. There's still a lot of things to do. These two parts of the main quest are very big. You thought I was going to fall and die. No. You can do a double jump.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Hello.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Pewee, doesn't matter if he's the Racher of
Pewee?
Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon and he'll be blown to smithereens. You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is. True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Racher's super fast? Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down.
Wouldn't
You're
it?
not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kubaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of NOD-KRAI, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the wild hunt's movement.
Sure, travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon?
Mm-hmm.
He's been found dead in their organization's offices. Wait, what?
Assassination.
Didn't you see him like half a day ago?
Yeah, people die in half a day, Payman.
It's still new news, so not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely, and even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put
Yeah.
on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The
Yeah, it
data
was cool.
concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could it have been the wild hunt? Is Rary actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete.
I need to
The last
clean the
few
room.
batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
Okay. That way do we... Oh, it's in the city. Okay, let's just teleport.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you?
Just now.
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. I know told you about this then?
Yes, while we were passing by the Krumkake craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the wild ant is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
Follow the leader. Okay, I don't actually need to follow her.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Do you even fucking know who I
Sorry
am?
about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
So that guy probably is our ally. She paid him off, maybe a favor. On the way upstairs, the crime scene, you briefly read information about Racher, a Solnari to Nefer. Poor guy.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The
She's
murder
like the
happened
CIA.
not long ago. The sergeant major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Maybe a friend.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
Could have been rarely in disguise. Like how he turned into a eater.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have
Okay.
is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Yeah, that one won't die. Because he's
Very
going to
odd
be a
indeed.
playable character.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the sergeant major that we know of.
Still waiting for a
So he
male
lacks the
character
motive to
with a
commit such
mustache.
Terrible crime.
We have
But
0 male
Neither the
characters
eyewitness
with
report
facial
nor
hair.
the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Even
Looks like
characters
there's
with
not much
16
else to dig
Zord
up
can
here.
have
Let's go outside
facial
and
hair.
discuss what we've
For
seen.
God's sake. Agree.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Racher in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah. He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
He was kidnapped. The first time I found that I noticed that there was something odd about his lantern, some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power is somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. Ooh. In the worst case scenario, Flint might be entirely fabricated.
Let's approach
Sorry,
the
I'm
issue
sleepy.
this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Racher in disguise?
Maybe none of them. It's got to be the latter.
Yeah.
The
What
later.
reason would Flint
Later.
have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were rarer though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has
No.
ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
Okay.
No matter what, barring identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Racher may have already killed Flints long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
No, the body will get decomposed, right? Regardless, we have to find him. Yeah.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we gotta find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friends should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh right, before we go, should we reveal Rare's secret? Since he's
Which
trying to keep
is?
it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey,
Would people
why are you
believe?
laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos.
Okay, yeah.
Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Racher more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
She's the head chief of
But just in
MI6.
case, let me stress once more.
FBI.
We should neither be excessively afraid of Racher, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you!
You sneaky motherfucker. Okay. Hey! Hey, Badger.
Yeah.
Keeper's lantern?
Hmm.
Is there someone
What?
up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
Why did the fog suddenly appear? Suddenly... Oh shit. Okay.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it.
Boo!
Some small
Spirit.
device. Huh?
It's a tracker.
Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Damn.
The fight took place here. Did Flint's leave these marks?
Oops. What? Why doesn't this work? It needs to be the red light to destroy this.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
Let's go find out.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Where the fuck? Okay, I'm going off. Need to go up. Okay. I got it. So now we have a light trail telling us where to go. Fuck you all. What the hell is even that? God damn it, can't run.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before.
It's in its natural habitat.
Lantern, no!
What?
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Yep.
So, you were tangling with Racher out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
You're all fucked up, mate. Where is Lama?
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your
Or
aid.
never. I thought that one of them would come at us.
To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Racher claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur.
The pieces
And
or
here's
the
the
lantern?
kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object is contaminated by the abyss, why carry it on your person? Those are parts of him, I think. That's why the bad guy wants the gems to be complete. I am complete.
And where, might I ask, would it be safe?
in your
Or
butt.
do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Probably not.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this
Platypus.
fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Racher. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise.
So,
I imagine this
the
wasn't
monster in the lantern is
only
going to
reason you
be
came looking for me, though.
that guy that we just fought.
No, but
Ah. I see.
Can you think of a reason why Racher will try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They
Okay.
usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
you mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Racher could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Maybe it arms
Were he
him.
to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Racher ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject
Major
to orders
Sosi.
from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh,
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever.
Yep, they don't give a
A most
fuck.
convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Racher's head.
Take him down, 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 down. Ba-da-da.
at least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Racher be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in this
We
case.
shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on.
Every lanterns cast what? Each shadow. Light doesn't reveal good or evil, only the truth. Well, yeah, I need to put my girl at my Mona at C5. Look, a treasure.
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Hold the line! You on this!
The process of elimination.
Covenant of the Deep! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch a game made by his dick.
Flicker.
Oh no, by his toe. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
She's always saying this? I don't know if I'm strong enough. What?
Luscious and milk, stay your hand.
Ouch.
With one heart, we pray.
Ding dong. Allow me.
Here you are. Deflect.
By the frost moon of old. Branches assault.
Go claw. Look, your rainbow. Thrust, rebuild. Billowing surge.
Receive my blessing.
Scatter. Flicker.
Flash attack. Allow me.
With one heart, we pray. Branches aside.
Enough,
Oops.
I'm cold.
Receive my
Covenant of the Deep.
for the everlasting curse.
Scatter.
Thrust, rebuild.
Luscious and milk.
Here you are.
There's a treasure inside of this.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
What? There's a grave in here. Probably for the future. Oops. Dead. Of course she is. What the hell is that?
Flicker.
There was something big swimming in there. Am I going to be eaten by a big fish? It's a whale! Whoa! I won't be able to catch it. God damn it! She's off limits, I betcha. Okay, let's keep on going. No, that way.
Flicker.
I understand the situation more or less.
Going through the back
Much has
doors.
happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we
Paimon,
supposed to do that?
for real?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Alligator.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
Hi, Ratniki.
Hello.
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
She's just very professional. Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we'd like to look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Expert of visual tactics on her part. Excellent
We'll
work.
do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later.
Alligator.
For now, please.
Yeah, I know. Why did you appear all of a sudden? Just trying to enter.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again.
Uh-huh.
But we still know nothing about how Flint is gonna enter, Or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window, it seems.
Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well,
In the lantern.
we got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still.
Chkovaki.
You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all. Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
Bzz. It's very fine, but there's some residual power near the wound that feels identical to Bissell energy that surged from Flynn's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same
Yeah.
source.
So
It was
the
wild
stones
hunt
are
then
part
that
of
took
the
my
bad
form
guy.
and killed the sergeant
And he
major.
wants the stones to be
But
complete.
why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
No.
If the Wild
To
Hunt's
lure
true form is
Flynn's.
powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nashatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They say that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as it is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Whoever spent a very long
When we fought,
No
he seemed
search.
like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating.
Try every angle, found every clue. Found something. Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
Maybe
No,
recorded.
that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
The Sosi you met could have been Racher in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right. to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, it go Racher it with Nashatan's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a
Hintsa.
short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
To go down. Buzzing. Yeah. Pintar.
Oh, it's you two.
You too,
Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true?
No.
You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries.
Really?
Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Racher in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Racher had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
Yeah, that means that the only thing he did as Suse was for the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the wild hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Racher exactly?
Maybe an access?
Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
It's always like that.
This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight for rear eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Do you want to rest in Nashatan? Is your residence very far away?
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Alrighty then.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Racher seems fixed on you and you on him. I think it's on a
You mean
lantern.
to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah, come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
You're a Fae?
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better then to simply sink?
Always fight to the end.
Before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
That's why you choose to become a Lightkeeper?
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Racher has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Racher, and the cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry, I won't say anything.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right.
I thought faes would have like different
Thanks again for your help.
traits, like horns,
Good night, you two.
pointy
Finally,
ears.
we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Yeah, pointy ears he doesn't have.
It's getting late.
Can I sleep in your bed?
The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night, both of you.
Hello, Pam.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
Nope.
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a Wild Hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that? Huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the Wild Hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something fishy about this. I thought it's because of anything we did.
Well, what do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about wild and shapeshifter.
This is so confusing! What do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's go buy some time. Can they just go into the lamp and we just take him out of here?
Okay!
Hey! Let us in now! My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent
Did she
on
do it?
depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness and to escape from all this talk of hunt or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance.
Maybe it's him.
We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
She did it for the money. Wow. Maybe just a bunch of money. After this, you can propose architecture and after finally lets him go. You leave with her, I suppose?
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
It was
My
me.
inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Racher throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this? And that's where I, Yehoda,
Okay.
the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance
Kind of
to
what I
shine.
was saying.
While everyone was
Little
super
different.
focused on the argument in
I
the
thought that
main
maybe
hall,
she came earlier and warned him,
alone
but
noticed
no.
an opening.
She caused a ruckus.
I got her to climb up to
for
a
him
window to
to-
help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, Paz. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure. Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we've got lots of new intel to share.
All right then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Okay. Our place. Let's teleport. Fuck. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. He's in the lantern, right?
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
They're all here.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again? Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Racher now. In that case, Racher shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Racher's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again? Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Well, Flynn mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the wild hunt, the fragments will be blasted into oblivion.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could
Sure.
certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast.
We
Paimon's got
gotta
a
go
bad
fast.
feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Racher, and the beast. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Going to... Besides, is getting revenge on Flint's truly Racher's sole aim? We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of
There are
time.
3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeepers end one more time.
Works for me. And Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this. Never mind you. This is a first for me, too. Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If you run into Racher, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 characters.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already? Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Yep. How the hell do I go? There's no waypoint in that island? Oops. Need to put a pin in here for when I do have the key. Okay. Was thinking, which side should I pick?
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Don't even talk, just move.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yeah, this
Difficult,
might be.
yes, but it is also our most efficient option.
Era maldade demais. Ainda hoje estava a comentar com alguém que às vezes estou cheio de sono no stream e depois aparece alguém e manda um grande susto e eu borro-me todo. E hoje é um desses dias. Não, um bocado disso, estou com sono. What's the matter? Would you rather eat a baby seal or a meta baby? Meta baby? What's the matter, baby?
Strange things happen here.
Nothing, sugar. What's the matter with you?
Not one of them.
Isso é
That file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
O último susto foi forte, mas os outros 2 ou 3 antes podias assustar mesmo, que era para eu aprender a ir dormir em vez de ir fazer streams.
Phenomenolog?
Mas eu estou a resistir, estou a tentar resistir muito. Ghosts with a similar title too.
Are we being given
Está-se bemzinho, como é que é, mano?
I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really?
By who?
Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then.
Lipstick! Olá! Welcome, welcome. Eu nem sei se lipstick é tu ou se... Speak English? Oh yeah, it's a nice, very nice giveaway going on. There's a giveaway link down below. Lipstick eu presumo que não seja tudo.
Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material
Ahá! Português, chupa! Português de onde? Tudo bem e você? Português do Brasil, Zina aí da zona. Pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3
De que
of us.
zona é que é? Eu já percebi. Sou sem português Portugal, é tudo bem. E tu? Onde é você?
Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
Alright, Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected.
Mas de que zona do Brasil?
Active before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. But why?
Was very actively clearing these sites.
Some of these records are too old.
Brasil, também concordo. Minha mulher veio de lá. O Brasil deu uma melhor coisa da minha vida. Minha mulher que me deu os meus 2 filhos. Exceto quando ela está com o período. Está como uma caraças. E ultimamente está muitas vezes com o período. Será que ela já chegou?
We lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunter occur soon after?
Indeed.
He's manipulating.
Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Paimon feels like she's
sorry. Sorry, my buddy. I'm streaming. The Wild Hunt is not suppressed by Kuvaki. Instead, it became stronger. And Racher wants to use Ainos Kano, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be he can use Kuvaki?
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Racher be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the abyssal threat the ancient dragon faced.
What are you referring to?
In Atlan.
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So, Racher also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired? Ok, Love Stick eu não sei se é homem ou mulher, né? A gente já está a encostar, já estamos a falar mal das mulheres. Love Stick já não vai interagir mais. Parece filhos da puta. Vêm falar mal das mulheres. Olha, a pessoa mais importante para mim é uma mulher brasileira. Love Stick. Eu presumo sempre. A mim também o teu nome está a aparecer em cor de rosa, ok? Vamos dar aqui um Inception. Estás a ver? Cor de rosa. E depois tem Love no nome. Então eu presumo que é uma mulher. Mas pronto. Obviamente, claro que pode não ser. A cor acho que é aleatória, né? So, Racher also grew stronger on the account of the cannon being fired?
Was
Yes.
there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Racher, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question. What makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery. It's a part of him, I'm sure.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
É ele, transformou-se num pato.
It's an ibis.
Maybe Lauma?
It's carrying a
Yeah.
Ooh, Lama must have sent it. She
Lama.
can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Eu também não
Situation
estou a falar mal da
urgent.
minha mulher.
The
Não é?
cannon began operating shortly
Pode ser a
after we
pessoa mais
left
chata, mas também é a
Noshitown.
pessoa que eu
It
gosto
is
mais.
preparing to fire.
Ok.
It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Noshitown and assist with all haste. Lama.
Uh-oh. We need to go there.
That's gotta be
Nasha.
Rarier's doing.
Shanshanshal.
Why is he using the cannon
Forgot the
again?
name.
Didn't he already fire it once before?
Já instámos o lipstick.
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength,
É normal.
he might regain his complete form.
Como a minha filha e a minha mulher. Minha filha ainda não é muito chata.
There's no
Porque
way
ainda
we're
não tem
getting
o
back to
período.
Noshitown in time.
Well, we'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Racher, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Noshitown is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Or
You're
maybe
here,
he will
as
absorb.
expected.
Humans, you never
Racher of
change.
Solnari.
Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
Yeah, but I'm not a
You
human.
mess with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such
Outro braços.
faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of
É o pedaço que
Noshitown
falta.
understand why they wish to stop the cannon?
It's his arm.
I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up? You were baiting them into firing the cannon?
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Noshitown then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
Okay,
So
it's
that's
not the
why
orange.
it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all
for nothing. Wanna go for another round then? It's going to return out the same, you know?
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no, but it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
We need to stop him. If it was Son Goku would let him take the shot. I want to fight you with all your strength. You can take the shot and take a Senzu bean.
Fired up the cannon without my say-so!
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here.
And Dino
Looks like
didn't
this was all
protect
part of
this
Rarier's plan. Not only
with
did he
a
plant seeds of
key
suspicion in people's
gold.
hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in. What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Racher has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. It will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, it's the
And you have
it's
a
our
letter?
response It's the same.
The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
We need to stop
what?
it.
Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Mhm.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you
Rixa.
recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene.
Tenho que injetar
But you
grãos
chose to leave the island.
de café
You had the resolve
diretamente
and
na
the
veia,
courage to
ao
start a new
snifar.
life.
Café em pó. Vou desfazer uma
It is
cápsula.
unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our
Não, já fui.
long-standing
Por isso é que
friendship,
estou todo
and
morto.
that this is where my heart
Fui
has led
trabalhar,
me.
acordei às 5 da manhã.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
E ontem só me deitei lá para as 11 e tal.
I
Portanto, nos
need you
últimos
to
2
step
dias eu só dormi
forward
para aí umas
alongside
10,
me, and to do
10
your
11
part
horas.
too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the
Energia ainda
job.
deu para trabalhar,
Alright,
mas
everyone.
agora
Let us
era
meet
muito
again
pouca
later.
já.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
Nope.
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some, let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Is there any other character that's not here that has been revealed
See you again,
already?
everyone. That is,
Oh
if
yeah,
we can.
the new Fatui boss girl. Como é que chama? That's the only one.
Remember these words.
Oops.
The road shall be paved with truth.
Pessoal, olha uma
but we
árvore.
shall pave it ourselves.
Oh.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. I always knew something was off about you. You're actually won't let you pass, creature, aren't you?
Ei, sócio. Então. Quem está a chorar?
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here.
It's all right now.
Não, eu por acaso durmo bem 7, 8 horas por dia, mas não quando estou de manhã ou de noite, que é quase metade dos dias.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Fazia discurso.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crumb cake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior
Have to
motives.
stand together.
If your fear is born of helplessness,
Que
if you
grande
flee
personalidade
because
que
you
ela
know
tem.
not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Quem é que tá pegando o rato? Outra vez o gajo aí.
This is making me dizzier than I expected.
What? Está a levá-la no braço.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry.
What?
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
What pet is even
Preparing
this?
barrier breakthrough. Brace
4,
for impact.
3, 2, 1. Nefer foi só para casa. I just go home. Nefer speaking with someone. They're all doing their part. Oh shit.
Here.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode. Insulation chamber. Preparing for dust up. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
This isn't good enough.
And it's done.
Hurry!
Quick.
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete.
Yeah, I don't
The
want to be able
cannon
to
is going
stop
through
it.
its final pre-fire checks.
All right, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Why are you running?
Sigisato passa sax, intili potutos. In necritus necrus baptisi, que ondes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resurcu, topirtu aetion veraton.
Oh shit. Oh shit. This reminds me of a scene from Fullmetal Alchemist. Rare, blasphemy. Damn. E big. E cool, e sexy.
Well, that's not good.
No, that's not good.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
This is bad. This presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Granddaughter.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
This is a world boss?
Time to die! You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong.
Oh, and also this character is
The
new.
unknown is but a fog to be dispersed.
Will she be playable?
Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Mamma mia!
No, wait! This isn't over!
Who the hell teleported us?
We're safe?
Okay, it was her, the Archon.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Talk about a good judge of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for?
Columbina.
I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hobbles again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
We would have been in a tight spot without you. This is quite unexpected.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Racher's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I can no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you.
Thank you very much.
Do not worry.
Lol, her eye heals. She used too much power?
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
Okay, next step will be helping her. Jump from one island to another. Where were we? We were up here, right? That's a huge distance.
Protect us.
Hey, the teleport.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt, but the Racher of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Technology.
Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now. So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This isn't your fault, I know. Nor was it the cannons.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey. This man was like a lighthouse.
Oh, it's the
Here
boss.
he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a learned fae.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Racher achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
What
Gonna
are you
roll
two
for you.
talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Okay.
Hey, it's the Wanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Okay. She's here.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
If I had to guess, he is a threat to all who live in NOD-KRAI.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent. and the people are ill at ease. However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
Let me think about our concern
I
about
could
where
not
we are.
gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Okay, Fatui.
Well, Sandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino... Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
Only want to go. I've been thinking about our spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Okay.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Yay! Elegy of Destiny Lamp Light. It's done, so you get the 600 Primo Gems. Ooh. You get a little...
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
What?
Right.
It's Farka.
Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Is Farka bad? Is Farka going to be bad? Dun dun dun, major crisis. Okay, mine. So we got these 620 and a lot of stuff. Act 2, Act 2. Now what? What's this? Act 2. A bunch of stuff. Is this all I have to do? Unlock new gameplay mode or function. Also, I have around here something I did on the last update, and which is appearing now. Which is the small anecdotes that were here. This is probably just a conversation. When you use the
Alright, this should do the trick.
The crafting table, he appears and you can speak with him. Prepping meds for baby saurians?
Ah, sharp eye, traveler. Here, check this out. A new formula I just whipped up. Works like a charm for juvenile saurians suffering from appetite loss. Just one problem. It's too good. If juveniles without appetite issues eat it, they... let's just say they start binging. Case in point, a few days ago, Kakuku swiped 2 tablets while I wasn't looking, and...
Still in that room for seconds, bro!
Yep, I'd say it works.
Looks like the flavor profile needs a tweak. Otherwise, Natland's gonna have a juvenile saurian obesity epidemic shortly. Oof.
No way, bro!
Saurian drugs. Yeah, this should be it. Let's see what else we have. No, I'm not going to do teleport Silver Moon Chronicles. Okay, let's see this. This says it's going to be available after 1 day. So every time you come here, you can only use a traveler. I don't even know what this is. Hello, Colombina. Whoa, this brings me a lot of peace. The music's so beautiful. This is a pretty cool space too. She took a beam of light and moon in return, bestowed with the moon goddess favor. So this is it. We come here just to see her. It's not just to see her singing, because this is pretty cool. All done? Maybe. Okay, let's see what else. No, on the map. No. Oh, we have new players here. New instrument available, Leaping Spirit Piano. Where the hell do I buy that? Need to cook 10 plates. Maybe the egg. 20. Auto cook. Oops. Is it this one? No. Where the hell do I buy the piano? Oh, up here. Okay. Nina, 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 Nina. Oh, is it the blind girl that sells those things? She lost her vision, but no, this is not the blind girl. Sansa, she's a new NPC for the musics. Okay. Purchase from Jumbe Studios. Oops. Miau! Atirei o pau ao gato, mas o gato não morreu. Eu. Dona Chica assustou-se. Com berro que o gato deu. Miau! Eu sei quem no Brasil não é assustou, é admirou-se. Dona Chica admirou-se. Sentadas. Isto aqui não responde logo. Não. Eu sou músico, eu toco viola. Olha ali as duas violas. Tenho ali uma guitarra elétrica e uma viola. Eu gosto de violar. Violar é muito legal. Você gosta de violar? Você quer violar comigo? Toco viola e gosto, já não toco há uns tempos. Acho que a última vez que peguei nela já foi há 2 meses. Eu até tocava para os meus filhos, até toco para os meus filhos às vezes. Mas pronto, quando é para os meus filhos não é tocar, não é bem tocar, né? Porque eles depois querem lá meter as patas, não me deixam tocar. Eles é que querem mexer, né? Aquela curiosidade de criança. Ei! Anchoveta! I want to buy. Mas isto não é um bom jogo para tocarmos música. Tem um bocado de lag. A escala está tipo a subir e devia estar ao contrário no teclado. Os mais graves estão em baixo, os mais agudos em cima. Ok. More stuff. What else? O que é que está aqui? Uma bolinha. Ok. Tenho aqui isto. Já fiz o aviso. São dos novos. Bosta e... bosta também. Eu ainda não... Details. Onde é que eu posso... Eu nem sei onde é que eu farmo isso. Ok. Onde que eu farmo essa porra aí, monstro? É aqui? Não. Not here. What's this? Oh, Ainus house. It's here. Yeah, it's here where we can farm the artifacts. Alright. What else do we got? Nothing? No anecdotes? No, nothing at all. Maybe I should. Toco violino. Também curto. Curto a sonoridade. Oh, eu não queria matar os passarinhos. Eu queria só fazer um bezerro para os passarinhos verem. Nem sei nem reparei o que é que eram os prémios. Eu saber tocar não significa que eu toque bem. É isso, né? É nessa onda, né, Zinho? I feel you, bro. Same here. What do we have more? What? Limited area exploration. Okay, 40%. 44. This is... No. This is what we have done. This is exploration. We'll do the tryout we've done. This I haven't done, but probably won't be doing so soon or in stream. Clink Clash. Clink Clank Clash. It's the event. We leave this for the next. Can I pick this up? Complete adventures encounters to reach daily training goals. Every week achieve 5 daily training goals to reach. I don't fucking get this. What are the training goals? Did I not achieve them in the last week? I don't fucking know. Okay, we can just explore a little bit the Stinging Onslaught. Just to see what's in here. So Stinging Onslaught has came out last about 2 or 3 days ago. Or yesterday. No, 2 days ago. We have Aeon Black, okay. Battle Scared Rock Crab and Battle Hardened Fireblade Shock Trooper. They advise you the reactions you should use: multi-elemental damage, bow, characters, but they're really not that hard. Where's the difficulty? Menacing. I don't know if I can do the menacing. Here we'll take our main team. Shilonen, Sitlali, where are you? Here you are. And Bennett. Here, yeah, I probably, well, they don't ask for the new character. I know he's here. Oh yes, Llama is probably good for these water and dendro reactions. So this team will be probably something like Nilu, yes. Oh, Nilu would come here. You and another water. Probably you. No, the crab. The crab requires some healing. Probably we need to go off. But I won't be able to do it. Well, we can still do it if I put you and I put you here, but it seems... No, it's not you, it's you. Okay, here, probably Novilette. I saw him. You, what else? What else? Kazua. Oh, I need Tanda. It should be in Efa, but I don't have in Efa. So I'll take off Kazuha, I'll put you and Kokushinobi. Probably like this, should be cool. Okay. I'm most confident on the first team. Let's try it.
Burn it down. Get to work. Light up the blazing sun. Bring it. Lolling, eat Papa. Get him. I'm going in. Hear the echoes of the boat. Light it up. Wrath from the sky. Fulfill our pact. You two, time to. Let's light it up. Try and stop me. Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Letting brave names echo. Everybody stand back. Eat Lolling, eat Papa. Light of the blazing sun. Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Yeah, I'm going in. Bring it. Hear the echoes of the. You two. Time. Wrath from the sky.
No, I need to bring him down. Probably could take him with this team. Return. Maybe I can take off Bennett. Exit. And put someone else. Zin, beijinho, fica bem. A ver se faço um stream amanhã ou depois. Provavelmente vou continuar no Genshin. Fazer o evento, tentar adiantar as cenas aqui, cenas novas. E estou-me a divertir, na realidade. A realidade é essa. Start again. Bennett, get out. I need probably Shaska. I don't even know if... if they have weapons. Yes, you have. Yeah, probably this is not the right weapon for you. Okay, let's leave it. Yeah, they're cool. Let's try again. But now... we'll throw the enemy down first. And then we...
Get to work. Burn it down. Let's fly. Malzar! Yeah! Try and stop me. Pyroclastic surge.
Hold on to your hats.
Fulfill our pact.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Bring it.
Lolly, East Papa, light of a blazing sun. Bullseye! Bullseye! Fire in the hole. Pyroclastic surge.
Okay, that was enough. Without an archer, we fell a lot of the damage, and we can't bring it down. Okay, which should I use? This one, right? Oh, we can change. Okay. Is this the new? No, this is not the new. Can't we choose the set we want? I thought we could use this, could choose the set. But it should be in here. Challenge rewards. Aha! Aha, NOD-KRAI. That's it. Okay. Now we're good. It's a good place to farm. Okay, let's start. Let's try the third one. I don't even know which boss is this. Let's just try it out. But I don't have the moon reaction.
Use the force off.
There is no escape.
Silence. Looks like violence is the answer.
Illusion shattered.
No. Probably I don't even know who this guy is. Shouldn't I attack with
Use the force out of your head. I warn you. Looks like violence is the answer.
Our bond is strong. Shine down.
how to break this guy's shield? Okay. I can't use water till I break the shield. Probably that's it.
Use the force authorized. I warn you. Looks like violence.
Illusion shattered.
Stand with me. May I present?
Oops.
There is no escape.
No. What the hell? Let me try to see some. Oops.
Use the force authorized. I warn you.
Illusion shattered.
Bond is strong. Stand with me. Let the world collide.
Settle down. Fools! You don't overseas on my part. The time is better.
Terrified.
Illusion shattered.
Bow your head. Settle down.
Looking for. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Get with me. Out of my way. Strike a pose.
I can break this guy's shield. Let me see some guys to kill this guy. Electro charge. Okay. There's the free Steam. I can use them. And another water character. Can dish out. Okay, maybe you, since we're using. Okay, let's see if this works. It says that we can freeze him and kill him.
You support sopport. I warn you.
No, he doesn't freeze. No, if he does this again. I can probably do it if return if I change him. Probably fits with her. No, you come here. This will probably do it. Confirm. Let's try it like this.
You support sopport.
A little movement. Quiet. Mine to wield.
Shower me with the... Off to the freezer!
What?
My to wield. Let the world collide! Pinnacle of excellence!
Quietly now.
Off to the freezer!
Busted. Take me.
A little of this boost!
Here comes the catch.
A burst of flavor! Let my name echo in song!
Quietly now.
Shower me with the... Off to the freezer! Let the world collide! Never started!
I said I would probably be able to do it. Okay. Let's use this again. Ooh, a bonus. So that's why it's good to farm in here. Because you get a lot more, you get this bonus. Okay, now let's do the second. Oops, no, this is not what I wanted.
Use of force authorized.
One challenge. But the second, probably I need to level up my llama. Challenge again. In level up her weapon. The weapon from NOD-KRAI. That first, it's good for her. If she doesn't need her signature weapon. It's not equipped yet. But in the meanwhile, let's try. Let's try you. Let's see if this works.
Hold the line. This way, Turtle.
Motherfucker. What the fuck is this?
Reconstitute.
I don't even know what this is.
Allow me. This way, Turtle. Russian plural. All my strength. Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge. Extract. Rest and leave it. Dance with the waves. This'll brighten up the place. This way, Pretty Little. Hold the line. Turn, bring refuge. Positions. Yeah. Roll. Neutralize. The Temple of Wisdom. I can't balance. Russian plural.
I don't know what boss this is.
All my strength. This dance is for you. Committed to memory. Extract.
Let me see another guide. I thought this was a boss that I had already fought. I joined in. Okay. Use it if Lamy new level ups. A standard hyper balloon. Because he'll clear the stage. I need to, but I have the two characters that are not.
Neutralize. Hey. Positions. This may hurt a little. Extract. Committed to memory. Yeah. Allow me. Yeah. Make yourself a room.
I don't even know what I'm.
Yeah. This will brighten up the place. Neutralize. Hold the line. All my strength. All eyes on me. Permanent of the deep. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah, the Temple of Wisdom. Extract. Everyone hold hands.
Oh shit.
Reconstitute a little ambiance. Positions. Yeah. Committed to memory.
Yeah, this one I won't be able to do it.
Rest and revive. Make yourselves a room. I see everything. All my strength. This dance is for you. Neutralize. This will brighten up the place.
I don't understand how this works. This new boss. Until you gain a shield and spread the seeds across the road. Okay, we need to do the bloom reaction. Oops. No, dude. Oh, I can use her. Okay. I can repeat characters. I need you. Maybe like this is better. Okay, let's try one last time and finish up this live stream. Don't forget that there is a giveaway. I hope you've enjoyed it. Follow and like. The link to the giveaway is down below.
Reconstitute. Everyone hold hands. Positions. Neutralize. I see everything. Shower me with praise. Grow, grow, grow.
Oh, I don't have any healer. Damn.
Aligning, echoing song. The Temple of Wisdom. Fresh and floral. Here. All eyes on me. Hey. Extract. Committed to memory. All my strength. Grow, grow, grow. Let the world collide. This will brighten up the place. Reconstitute. Make yourselves a room. Everyone hold hands. This is unwind. Here.
Oops.
This dance is for you. The lantern.
Yeah, I probably will be able to do it this team. With Llama upgraded, I will surely be able to do it. But yeah, that's our live stream. Hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Link down below for the giveaway. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and have an awesome gaming time. Bye bye. Oops.